Good morning, class. Here we are. Come back to our lovely classroom. I'm really glad to see you all. How are you doing? Everything is okay? Could be better. Hope so. Yes. Okay, guys. As you remember, as far as you can remember, I asked you to bring back your tablets as well as earphones to class today because I'm going to send you two links via Google Drive while you are in the classroom, and we're going to do a listening task. One of those links is going to take you to the stated listening recording, and the other one is for the worksheet. We're going to do it as soon as we finish the listening task. Today we're going to learn how to focus on specific details while listening. As you know, information is a lot, could be a lot while we are listening to anything. The point is here is to be able to receive much more specific information, and as well as to make things easier for ourselves by looking at the words and find their relationships with the context in order to infer the meaning, in order to find out what the topic is. These are 2 points I want you to keep in your mind throughout the lesson. As well as note-taking, I want you to improve your note-taking at the same time. Okay. We're going to listen to a telephone conversation with a man and a woman. They are making a telephone conversation. Their accent is American. Don't worry if you can't understand everything. As a start, to begin with, I will play the recording at a much lower pace. And I will ask you to give great attention to note-taking, because it will help you to overcome listening challenges later on. Before we start, I want you to put your pens down. You're not going to do anything for now. You're not going to do anything for now. I just want you to look at the board. I've written some words that are going to be mentioned in the recording. Those words are news, argument, competition, driving test, engaged, golf, kids, serious, surprise, upset. Could you please talk to your partner, think for a while, and find out the relationship between these words? With the help of the words, I want you to infer the meaning. Infer the subject. Infer the topic which is going to be mentioned in the recording. Okay? Look at the words and think for a while what those words are going to be like, okay? News, argument, competition, driving test, engaged, golf, kids, serious, surprise, upset. Find the relationship, talk to your partners, okay? And infer the meaning. And find out what the recording is going to be about. Okay, Tahir, what's your opinion about it? You think that it's going to be about an exam? A kid who is planning to do a test, and his father is trying to is making a conversation with his teacher on the phone. Aysel, what does a woman want, you said? No, man want to ask a teacher. Aha. He wonders if his son has improved, has gained any progress. Okay. Taleh. The father has received news about his son. The teacher says his son isn't serious enough about his lessons. Okay, your argumentation is that the topic is mainly about a man who's got a son who has failed the test and hasn't been serious enough, and trying to overcome the problem by consulting his teacher. Okay, nice ideas, really. I'm really convinced by your answers, but I want you to keep your ideas in your mind. You can also note take, not to forget later on, because we're going to discuss and compare if your answers were a lot closer to the real context. Okay, let's listen without doing anything. I don't want you to do anything. Just listen at a lower pace to the recording between a man and a woman. Okay, get ready. 1, 2, 3, here we go. Listen carefully. Put your earphones on. Click on the link. I have sent you individually. Don't worry about it. Okay, so listen on your earphones. Okay, listening is finished. Good job. So put your earphones down, take them off. Yeah, you may ask me there were some words I couldn't find their meaning. I couldn't really know what they really mean. To overcome this difficulty, we've got suggested dictionaries, online dictionaries, such as Cambridge, Macmillan, Longman dictionaries that are always online and free. I want you to look them up in one of those online dictionaries. Beforehand we start, let's say, discussing for a bit. Okay, you found out the meanings. Now, you can also refer back to your... Anyway, I want you to listen to the recording again. This time, we're going to focus on, give much attention to the characters in the story, in the telephone conversation. There must be some names. I want you to listen and take down those people's names. Write down those people's names who are taking part in the conversation. Put your earphones on again. 1, 2, 3, here we go. Write the name down then. 1, 2, 3, here we go. Put your earphones on. Click back on the link again and listen peacefully, individually, carefully. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good job. Now guys, names are Kevin, Anna, Dennis, Becky and Kate. Okay, these are the characters in the story. Okay guys, we have listened to the recording 2 times so far, and we've got a bit of predictions as well. Now I want you to listen again and write down a piece of information next to each character's name, next to each person's name, and to find out the relationship with your prior prediction. Okay? 1, 2, 3, put your earphones on, listen again. Don't forget to refer back to your predictions as well as those new words we have learned primarily. Okay, guys. Now, found out the relationship, discuss in pairs, and see what the matter is, what the problem was in the story, indeed. And your predictions are almost the same as, okay, that story, the real context. Good job to you. Okay, that was a little bit different, what you said, what you guessed. And you, none of them matched. No problem. Now, guys, click on the next link. Click on the next link I sent you. There's a worksheet for you. Do your worksheets.